Guy Fawkes Night, Fireworks Night, Bonfire Night. These are all different names for the same thing, but from what I've seen, most people here in Scotland use the term Bonfire Night. Every year on the 5th of November, people all across the United Kingdom gather after dark to celebrate Bonfire Night. Here where I live, it's not too hard to gather after dark because this time of year, it starts getting dark at around 4:30 in the afternoon. Fireworks light up the sky in an array of colors, and the darkness is interrupted by massive bonfires that blaze for hours. If you're an American, there is a chance that really the only thing you know about Bonfire Night is what you've seen in the movie V for Vendetta. And while I did enjoy that movie, of course, it is not at all a documentary. Bonfire Night is basically a celebration of a failed attempt to blow up the House of Lords and assassinate King James. On November 5th, 1605, a guy named Guy Fawkes was arrested while guarding some explosives he and some accomplices had set beneath the Houses of Parliament in London. It was supposed to disrupt a ceremony where the king's 9-year-old daughter was going to be installed as the Catholic head of state, but the whole thing fell apart after authorities were tipped off by an anonymous letter. The plot failed and the king's survival was celebrated with bonfires. A year later, there was an act of parliament that actually made it law to celebrate Bonfire Night. Gunpowder Treason Day didn't start out as being a fun celebration with fireworks and sparklers like it is today. Violence flared up often, and even long after it started, 19th century towns were still experiencing class warfare. The violence only started to subside after the observance of the 5th of November Act was repealed. Although it's no longer obligatory to celebrate the 5th of November, many people all across the United Kingdom still do. The law was only abolished in 1859, so it's hard to undo 250 years of tradition. Fun fact, the name Bonfire Night or Fireworks Night only came about in 1910 as a way of rebranding it by fireworks manufacturers. A bonfire night celebration usually consists of a large gathering outside in the cold with a large bonfire, fireworks, children armed with sprinklers, and plenty of hot food and drink. You might be wondering why people here in Scotland celebrate it, especially when only something like a third of the people here have a positive view on the monarchy and the English government. It really depends on who you ask. Some people just like the excuse to get together, light a fire, and eat some food. Some people consider it a reminder that treason should never be forgotten or forgiven. And others celebrate not the failed aspect of the assassination attempt in 1604, but they celebrate the fact that the attempt was made. I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I hope you learned something about Bonfire Night. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, and if you do celebrate it, what does it mean to you?